how's it going? Welcome to tonight's stream. And so we're here at the moment. I'm just going to check the stream a minute before I actually go fully in with it. The computer's been acting up for the last couple of hours. Like a bit of a laser light show for you to watch anyway.
Message received from Pirate Mytharios. Message reads, another dream of riches dashed. Message received from Pirate Mytharios. Message reads, let me see what you have.
So while you have a look at that, I'm just going to go through some of the options in one of the extra things I'm running. However, it's not responding at the moment, which isn't necessarily good news for the stream as such either. Change all that down. Okay, I finally got it looking at it a little bit better now, so that's good.
Message received from Pirate Robert Drury.
Just speech, that's the one I want.
What trees do you carry? Message received from Pirate Robert Drury. Message reads, there's nothing worth my while here.
Make sure it's not that one.
Message received from
okay, here we go.
Rose. Message reads, fight a good fight.
Oh, for some reason I can't change them. Oh well, I mean, it's not the end of the day. It's not going to make a huge difference. Okay, so let me just get my information here. I'm currently at Pirate Cove, which is in the Kemuru Kama system. It's an installation that can be found there. There's also a science vessel, which I'm just going to have a quick look in a moment. The Blazing Dynamo, it's called. It's been attacked, apparently, so I'm going to have a look at it. But this one I actually... Let me get my sound right here. Right, okay. So, I really like this place. I came here this afternoon, and I've kind of just stuck around. It's got some really cool features, like if I just activate my ship here. We're going backwards. We don't want to crash because there is something behind us. Yep, there you go. So you can go through these little ports here, and I think this is something of a nod to kind of Star Wars. So as you can see, we can kind of go in here. Kind of like a little playpen. There's not just that one. There's actually a couple of other ones. If I come out a little bit wide and get a good look at the ship from the station from the side, you can actually see there's numerous entrances there. That's the one I've just come out of. Where's the other one?
Scan detected. Message received from Pirate Hordes.
Oh, there are a couple more. There's one up there as well. Just off to the left side of the big building there. So there's a few of them to play around in, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then there's this science vessel which I want to go have a look at as well. There's quite a lot of material around here, but I don't think I can actually I don't think I can collect any of it. I don't think I've got enough space. So, go have a look at this science ship. I've forgotten where it is actually. Let's spin around here. Where the heck is it? Is this big thing hiding it here? Oh, through here. Okay, there it is. So you can look, it's been attacked. Now it has like big scratches on the side if we look here. We're getting a bit closer. So I don't know if it's been attacked by a scout ship or something. It's got a huge hole in the top there, but it might just be pirates that attacked it.
Message leave. You'll have to do better than that.
So you have a little bit of a... You can go have a closer look at this. What? I'm going to get scanned a lot
Message received from Pirate Mark Spark.
while I'm here because
Message leave. Carrying anything nice.
there's loads of pirates around.
Message
So
received from Pirate Mark Spark.
okay, so we're just going to go over to this part of the ship, see if we can scan it. So I'm going to see if there's a scannable part. Ah, there is a satellite. So I don't know where that is. Behind me, apparently. See what we get off the satellite. Okay, so we got some unexpected data emission for that one. Let's see what the other one gives us. This one's going to auto scan this one as well.
Message received from Pirate Sarah Dyson. Message leave. Let's see what you are carrying. Message received from Pirate Sarah Dyson. Message leave. Another gun. Damn it all.
Okay, so it says data transferred. I don't know if I just got given some kind of data off that. Doesn't look like there's anything else to... Doesn't look like there's anything else to actually scan here. Just gonna look at the...
Message received from Antisemina Pollack. Message leave. Don't scratch the paint. It cost me a fortune.
So I'm just gonna have a bit of fly around, make sure there's nothing I can... no information I can get out of this or anything, or there's any scannable parts. Oh, what's that? Something going grey there, so I want to have a look at that. Whatever it might be. No, it's not that one, but... Ship's log.
Data scan of ship uplink completed.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, took me a couple of seconds there to see your messages. Malcolm as well. Okay, nice to see you. Oh, I'm telling you, I've had it for a few weeks. It was pirates who attacked it, okay. The base and defences. Okay. So, still not doing very well on the trade routes. I did find a trade route earlier on today, which was I didn't do it in the live stream. It was after I'd actually cut off, but it was doing about 900,000 per station, but it wasn't great. Let's have a look at this. So I'm going to jump up to the next place now. So are you still doing live play, Malcolm? I haven't seen one pop up, that's all, in the last couple of days.
Message away.
Is Malcolm still there or has he disappeared? What have you been up to today, Cyber? I was just wondering what he'd been up to today. Right. Coming back live again? Okay. Sorry about that. It might happen again. Just want to check that guy. I was just wondering what he'd been up to today, like. Hey, you should come do these discovery places with me. You should jump in like something nippy. I'm gonna go see some cool places, I hope. Actually, the Amix popped into my channel earlier today. Probably going to delete the video though, because I didn't really find anything, and it was pretty much a waste of time.
Jump in progress. SS German Munster is in transit to the Hotawadi Sector QI-P3-11 system. Information.
What happened?
Star is not scootable. This is your first visit to this system.
You
this
should.
system is unpopulated. You
How
are
did that manage to
121
happen?
light years from LHS 142.
Oh, that's not good to hear. We were just talking about kind of the game and a couple of things about grinding and whatnot. Talking pretty much about the general things he talks about in his videos and whatnot.
Jump in progress. SS German Munster is heading to the C-top sector ZJ-the C.
You should really do that road to riches. Get your bank balance up before they nerf it, because I have a feeling they are going to nerf it. I was saying I didn't understand why they would nerf it, and now I've realised it's because a website's being created. So if I'm going from A to B, it's collected all the data that everybody's ever uploaded in the game, and it can work out where the best planets are, and it can basically point you in a straight line from A to B, stopping at every scannable planet. And I have a feeling that that's why they're probably thinking about nerfing the payments on the planetary scans, because I think some people are actually making decent money from doing that.
Telemetry obtained. SS German Munster is in transit to the C-top sector L-XB1-5 system. This is your first visit to this system. There is no human presence here. SS German Munster refueled.
Oh, it's terrible that you lost all that. So, did you afford the rebuy?
Destination confirmed. SS German Munster is heading to the C-top sector KX-TB3-0 system. This is your first visit to this system. Humans have yet to colonize this system. You are 48 light years from home. SS German Munster refueled.
Well, that's a load off. How about, this is quite a radical idea, but how about cashing it in and building something else to try and get you back up to that money level, so you can, I mean, you can store any modules that you could store any modules that you've engineered, if you've engineered any. But at least if you cash it in, you could buy some type of midship, which is still gonna do a good job.
Telemetry obtained. SS German Munster is traveling to the C-top sector ND-SB4-1 system. This is your first visit to this system. Humans have yet to colonize this system.
Okay, so I didn't actually inform anybody who's watching. If you're watching, hello, welcome to the stream. Feel free to say hello. Leave a like if you like the video, and feel free to subscribe as well. Next up is going to be the Wacken comms installation in the system of Wacken. So I've got a few... How many jumps? 2 jumps to get there.
Telemetry obtained. SS Herman Munster is heading to the Vaquera system. You are entering Federation space. This is your first visit to this system. Vaquera is a Federation corporate supporting well over 22,000 people. Vaquera Public Industries is the local faction. There is one orbital station in this system.
The one good thing today is I made $1 million from, well, $1.5 million from scanning systems I was jumping through.
SS German Munster refueled.
Okay, so we'll be arriving in Wacken. Oh, sorry, I actually saw the other message as well about the rebuy. I know, but the thing is you'll get it in no time. If you invest in a discovery ship and go and scan, like, for a couple of hours, you're gonna have that money. Movement for worker liberals is the local power. There is one orbital station and a single planetary station in this system. So we're gonna go to Wacken 1.
SS German Munster refueled.
Yeah, that would be the bigger sad story. I think, you know, rebuying it, you could, if you fit your Diamondback, I can link, or did I link you the other day to my Diamondback build? If even without the SR, you don't even need the SRV, and you could get out there and pretty much make that money back pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm going to drop into Wacken 1. Yeah, the ASP is pretty good. I prefer the Diamondback simply because its jump range is much better when you get that frame shift drive. Current jump range I've got is 38.79. Okay, so do I drop out? Let's have a look. Let's try and find some details on this ship. Or should I kind of just fly around the... Yeah, let's do a point to point and see if it drops into the okay, no, here it is. Comms installation dock. Okay, there we go. Is it above? Oh, it's around, okay. I do like the ASP though. Oh, I hate it when the planets I don't want to push it too hard because then I'm going to overrun it. Okay, we're pushing away from the planet now. About time, so I don't want to go too fast. No, it's gonna go too... Come on. There you go, that looks like it now. I didn't realise it was below the ring. Well, actually now, technically it's not. I've overrun it. What do you want the 6th slot for? Just for like cargo or something. Just trying to think what I fit in mine. I made a right pig's ear of this dropping, but there we go. Wow.
Left Super Cruise near Planet Workin 1.
This place is huge.
Message reads, keep scanning. We need to collect as much data as we can. Message received from NPC Shiva. Message reads, these readings are going to change the way we look at the universe.
I hope there's not a small exhaust part in here. That was really cool, I like that. That was better than the other place.
Received from NPC Shiva. Message
Oh, this is huge.
Let's prove those tinfoil hat wearing cranks wrong. This is real science, not their mumbo jumbo. Message received from NPC Shiva. Message reads,
Right, so I'm just going to have a little bit of a fly around and a look around.
We find. Excellent work, everyone.
Scan detected.
Message received from Police Federal Security Service. Message reads, your scan is cleared. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
Oh, this thing is so big. Ah, okay. But I find actually that the fuel scoop on the Diamondback isn't that bad as long as you, if you just curve with it a little bit. I mean, I've managed to do, I did that run the other day. If you remember that run, I didn't even stop for picking it. I didn't even stop for picking fuel up. Like a full stop. So, right. Okay, let's have a bit of a look at this. So the comms installation found in orbit of Walkham 1, it has lots of flight traffic around. Will often scan you for cargo. 2 satellites and a navigation beacon present. Satellites will give you data if scanned. Installation is to one side of the planet's rings, not in the center, so can only be approached from one side without passing through the ring. Okay. Okay, so there's obviously, they found something here. From what I heard, I mean, it's not saying, I don't know if maybe the satellites will give me more information. I'm gonna have to go over this, aren't I? Right. Don't know why it's doing that. There we go, finally.
Incoming message.
So just get rid of that one. Okay, so receiving. Okay, yeah. So it never gives you the information until you scan that second. Until you scan that second one. So if we go here. Go back to that.
Message received from NPC in right. Message reads, "Eat your heart out, Palin. This is real science." Message received from NPC in right. Message reads, "Come on guys, let's science the hell out of this thing."
It finds it now. I hate doing this. Ah, there it is.
Message received from NPC in right. Message reads, "Let's prove those tinfoil hat wearing cranks wrong. This is real science, not their mumbo jumbo."
Right, okay, so
Message received from NPC in right. Message reads, "Once this is over, I'm getting a desk job. Let the junior team members do the
no,
dirty
it's not
work."
that one. It's not that one. Why does it not give me the data? Oh, do you know I hate this thing sometimes. Filter. I'll have to reset the filter and then it'll come back. There you go. Firmware installation access key 1. This is an experimental firmware update conditions or environments only. Okay. Right, and the nav beacon. Oh, which is already in range. So that's good.
This NAV beacon has transferred details to 27 bodies in this system.
Okay, that's really cool, that one. Okay, I like this. This is so big. I'm gonna try and somebody else is popping in for a bit of a look. So, oh, 3 or 4. Looks like a heavy traffic area. So I'm gonna go up a little bit to try and just get a really good view of how big this thing is.
Message received from Commander Cybersec. Message reads, "Gonna grab a drink before undocking."
Yeah, you need that coffee, man. Need that coffee. Oh wow, this is so big. I'm gonna actually go into my camera mode to get the ship out of the way. See if I can get a shot for the album. I tell you, I love this game some days. Love it. This thing's really cool. Right, okie dokie. So let's see where he is. Hey, my good man.
Scan detected.
Okay, so just gonna check my you know, I never scan any of these.
Message reads, we didn't find anything on you this time.
Oh, it's kilometers away. I don't want to go kilometers. Forget that. Not landing gear.
Message received from NPC Register. Message reads, control, science team in place and analysis in progress.
Okay, let's have a bit of a boogie around
Message
inside this
received
place
from
then.
NPC
I'll
Register.
put my hard points in.
Message reads, let's prove those tinfoil hat wearing cranks wrong. This is real science, not their mumbo jumbo. Message received from NPC Register. Message reads, these readings are going to change the way we look at the universe. Message received from NPC Register. Message reads, this is just the sort of data I was hoping we'd find.
Slow down there because I saw something and I just want to try a little trick here.
Message received from Commander Cybersec. Message reads, okay, let me see how I can get to you. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads,
Oh no, that's good. You should come see this place. It's
not
great.
bad.
Ooh. Right, and then the circular tubular part, I saw one as well, which I wanted to have a quick look in. Whoa! There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of satellites and things to scan here. Oh, that's another one of them ones. Okay. What? What's that in there? No, I've never actually used this, so I don't even know what the... Can't remember what my button is for cargo hatch now.
Message received from civilian pilot Days Lanka. Message reads, the boss isn't going to like this.
Can I assign this? Yeah. Okay, that'll do.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So hello, if you've just joined the stream, feel free to say hi in the chat. Yeah, I can't actually get that, so it doesn't matter. I haven't got a cargo bay, so.
Retracted.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec.
Oh really? That's cool.
Yeah, see, this is what I like about the 6th class fuel scoop. I completely filled up, without even leaving the fuel scoop area. Message received from Police Federal Security Service. Message reads, this authorities won't take long. Received from NPC Eric Nar. Message reads, we're going to win awards for this research, guys. I've never seen anything like it. Message received from NPC Eric Nar. Message reads, if these readings are correct, we could really be onto something here.
What's your jump range in that?
Message received from NPC Eric Nar. Message reads, all signals are within expected parameters. Continue with analysis. Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, 32.9 current, 30 for max.
Okay, that's actually alright. That's all I got. Got what I had. Okay, so from head to toe, this installation's huge.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, whoops.
Yeah, I knew that was you straight away. As soon as it hit, I was like, right, know who that was.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, kind of just jumped in at that speed, lol.
There's a couple of satellites to scan. You want to have a go at through these little doorways here. Just make sure that there's nothing inside, because just inside some of them there's like a reactor.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Yeah, I wish there were docking slots like these.
So that one's got the things inside of it. I don't want to risk trying to squeeze through any of them. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can fly through. Oh, do you just destroy them? Okay. Was that pure luck, or? Try your landing gear. Try your landing gear.
Message leave. All I got stuck.
If you let your landing gear come fully down, hang on a minute. I want. Oh, if I fire at the thing, I think it will. What I might do is I might try and bump the one below you. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Oh well, at least you're free.
Message received from NPC Minds. Message leave. Control. Science team. Place analysis in progress. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message leave.
I don't.
Luckily, I have automatic field maintenance.
I was just thinking about that. I think eventually my shields will go
Message
back up
received
after a few
from
minutes.
NPC Minds. Message leave. Let's prove those tinfoil hat wearing strength wrong.
Right, okay, let me have a look
This
at the
is
next
real
destination.
science, not their
If you want to scan
mumbo-jumbo.
those, you want to scan those satellites, I'll check out the next destination. Oh, what's that?
Message received from NPC Minds. Message reads, okay guys, let's grab the data and pick up our equipment. Message received from NPC Minds. Message reads, okay guys, let's grab the data and pick up our equipment. Sent.
Okay, so let's have a good look at this one.
Scan detected.
Message received from Police Federal Security Service. Message reads, all done and you're clear to proceed, Commander.
So, galaxy map. I'm gonna go have a look at a mega ship next.
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, first time for me.
Oh yeah, well I've got a big list of interesting places to visit, so I thought it'd be really cool to drop in and look at some of them. So I just need to know which planet it is so I can plot the course properly.
Message received from Commander Bostrom. Message reads, just changing loadout on my Python. Might join later.
Planet 5, Planet 5, okay. One second. Oh, we're gonna have to jump in on it anyway. Right, okie doke. Could do a bit of thrusters on this actually.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump in progress. SS Herman Munster is in transit to L285 Sector BR-S.
Does it show you?
System.
where
You
I've
are
jumped
no longer
to?
in Federation
Or do you
space.
want, or do I need to
This
copy
is
and
your
paste it
first
into the
visit to
chat?
this system. This system is unpopulated.
Fuel scooping.
Message received from Wingmate Cyber.
Ah, okay.
It shows I am just scanning the wave call.
I'll put the system in the
SS
chat.
German Munster refueled.
How do we do it so that it automatically sets?
Fuel stick disengaged.
SS German Munster refueled.
Is it when you engage Navlock? I can't remember.
Message away.
Ah, right, okay, I actually read your message totally wrong there. Okay, I get you now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hi Edwin, if you're watching, thanks for the subscription. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I do endeavour to keep an eye on it.
Jump in progress. SS German Munster is heading to the Apartheid system. You have left Federation
And why
space.
does this thing think I'm in the Herman Munster? I'm not in Herman Munster, I'm in the Memphis Belle.
Apartheid is an independent dictatorship with a population of 80,000 people. The live with Amina Tonval EG Union is the controlling power. There are two
Are you making fun that I have to jump 3
planetary
times?
stations in this system. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message leaves. Unfortunately, I have to jump to X.
Drive charging.
SS German Munster refueled. Message received.
I have to
from
sort that out.
Wingmate
She's
Cybersec.
talking about the wrong ship.
Message leaves.
I don't like
slightly
that.
out of my J range. Jump in progress. SS German Munster is traveling to the L285 sector. MY-S33-1 system. Information. The arrival star is not scoopable. This is your first visit to this system. There is no human presence. Memphis Bell stands ready.
Why have I still got 2 more jumps to go? How come you do it in 2 jumps?
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm sure mine only said 3, and it seems like I've done 5.
Telemetry obtained. SS German Munster is in transit to the Arctic system.
Ah, right,
You
okay.
have entered
Oh,
Federation
cripes.
space. This is your first visit to this system. Arctic is a Federation corporate home to nearly 6.5 million people, controlled by.
Is there anything we can do about that?
Conservative Utilitarian is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations.
I mean, I'm hoping in this final system there might be a
System.
couple of stations or something.
Current location is 91 light years from LHS 142.
Is there anything like you can store to make up a bit of space for?
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message leave. Oh no, I have to jump to X every time you jump once. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message leave. Not really, it's just because of the route blotting.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder why it's. I don't know why it's doing that. Cause I'm sure your jump range is higher than mine. I thought it was.
Jump in progress. SS German Munster is en route to the Aiken 9 US system. You have entered independent space. Welcome back, Commander. This is your first visit to
Okay.
this system. They can deny
We
you
are
is an
in the pipe.
dictatorship home to well over 49,500 souls. Controlled by Denton O'Brien's conservative Delilah is the local faction. There are 2 orbital stations and a single planetary station in this system. Information. They can deny you is in retreat. SS German Munster refueled.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright. Never a good thing when the temperature's
SS
critical.
German Munster refueled.
Disengaged.
SS German Munster refueled. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec.
What about if you drop
Message
out?
reads, yeah, unfortunately I can't see your final destination. I cannot see where you jump to.
What about if you drop out of the wing and I invite you? Well, that maybe. Well, that maybe make a difference. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, this has got one of those prism stations.
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, no, they just haven't added any way to share destinations.
But the other day when you were jumping, I actually thought I didn't realise. I thought I was following the same jumps as you. It seemed when you set them, I just followed the same path as you. Maybe we had similar jump ranges or something. But I don't remember. I never had to scan the wakes. What I'll do is, to see if we can maybe make it faster, I'll put the destination into the chat. If you want to copy and paste it, maybe.
Message received from Wingmate
Right, okay.
Cybersec. Message reads, so I just scanned to see if I could get data materials.
Right, okay, so this is, we're coming up on, if I can just find, Tilaila's Lament, which is a mega ship. Oh. So it's not actually the ship I want to be. I just realised not actually the ship I want to be heading towards. I'm going to have fun putting the show notes and the drop-ins tomorrow. Would you get any more jump range if you took down a fuel scope level? I don't know if they'll give you that much though, to be honest. Okay.
Drop to normal space near Tilaila's Lament.
Oh wow, you can dock on this.
Message received from Wingmate
Okay,
Cybersec.
that's a shame.
Message reads, no fuel scoop doesn't affect jump range.
Boarding permission granted.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, I could take out my cargo rack and my SRV bay, but even then I'd still only get like 34 with a full fuel tank. Message received from Police System Authority vessel.
Yeah, it's kind
Message reads, no crimes detected. You're free to
of. It
go.
can and can't make the
Commander.
difference. It all depends on the
Docking, please.
on where you're jumping to. You know, sometimes 1 light year can mean the difference between 1 jump and 3 jumps because of the way the route plotting works. Sometimes it doesn't make any difference at all.
SS German Munster refueled. Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, yeah, exactly.
I don't know if there's any rares on this
Munster
ship.
rearmed.
Low temperature diamonds. Okay, so let me just go through this. This one. Tiala's Lament is a megaship introduced into the... Wow, they're really testy with some of these names. Akandinganwa system around Planet 5 when the Conservatives of Tilia were displaced from their home system. The Conservatives of Tilia, however you pronounce it, were previously the permit-given faction, so were kept in the galaxy despite being usurped by player faction. Ah, okay. Black Fleet. Now both factions can hand out the permit as announced on Galnet. The megaship is dockable and despite being a fleet operations carrier has no flight plan. Okay. Well, to be honest, this place isn't that exciting, but I'm just refueling and then I'll have a look at the next place. Wait, not that one. Wow, that's a big it's a long ass name. Oh, that one might be too far. Let's try a different one. Oh, that's the same place. Okay. Well, I'll know that in the future. So we'll look at this one.
Message received from wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, LOL, I had 34,000 credits worth of fines.
So you can't even pay them off. What more?
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, "Nah, I currently have 44 million. Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, "It's relatively cheap for exploration ships."
Sorry, I wasn't reading the text bar there. I was looking on the galaxy map. You have 44 million.
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec.
Ah, okay,
Message
yeah.
reads, "Yeah, I sold my Python."
Sorry. Ah, well, I mean, what I might try. It's funny you should say that. Let's have a look. What I might do in the next jump is see if there's any good planets to scan on the way, because you can make like 600,000-700,000 from them if it's a good enough planet.
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, "Okay, I am gonna see if they are selling the diamond back here."
There we go, found it. Straight line mode. Okay, that's cool. So
Message received from Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, "Nope."
well, what I'm going to do is I'll do the next one. I'll actually plan it. I'll have a look at it and plan it. Plan it out. Okay, so
Message received from
Maybe soon.
Wingmate Cybersec. Message reads, "Yeah, just let me know the final destination."
okay, just quickly check this one, make sure it's reachable. Okay, this one seems pretty reachable. Okay, this one's 4 jumps for me. And then I'll work out if there's any place for you to grab something of value. It's kind of my thinking behind it. Is in this system. Right. Right, let me see where this system is. So I'm going to check it on my galaxy map. Great, this place isn't even going to really take you out the way. It'll only take you out the way slightly. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna come here with you because I'm gonna scan it as well.
I like the Diamondback's ship design, but I think the Asp has a better cockpit.
It keeps cutting out. I've got so many things running on it. I'm just gonna knock a few things off to try and at least speed it up a bit. Okay, so the place I've targeted now, it has a few things we can scan in there for some money. So. If you want to start heading there now, I'll put it, just in case it doesn't show to you, I'll put it in the text section as well. I tell you what, these ships feel so much nicer to fly after being in those big lumbering things the last couple of days. Okay, so 2, 3. So there's 2 planets to scan here, and I'll give you a rough breakdown of what they'll be worth. Oh, loop of shame again. Too busy reading my Okay, so for this one, why can't I scan this one? Can you scan this one? Maybe I've already scanned it. Yeah. Is it letting you scan it? I must have scanned it before. It's a bit of a shame. Well, I most probably have scanned it before. Cool. Okay. Just give me a letter or whatever when it's scanned. I'm supposing it already has scanned. Okay. And now this one. Which I've already scanned as well. So your payout for those is 7, 8, 9, 10, 1.12 million for those 2. Okay, so we are now going to go to this place to visit it and have a look around. Get my
Frameshift drive charging.
Just welcoming anybody who might have joined the stream. Feel free to say hello in the chat there. I will try and say hello back.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hi Alex, how are you doing? You can come join us if. Oh no, you're on PS4, aren't you? Oh. Well, I hope you're having a good night anyway. Tonight should be a bit more interesting. We're trying to visit some interesting places.
Fuel skipping.
Okay, so I think if I read it right, yeah, we're gonna head towards Bellaport in this place.
Fuel skip disengaged.
Oh, you are PC? Okay. You can feel free to join us. I don't use a mouse, I use a yoke, but it's honestly, well, it's up to you, but it's honestly not necessary to be a great pilot or anything. We're basically just jumping around and having a look at some places, so don't feel you have to. I'm gonna try not to do the loop of shame on this one. Wow, this place is out in the sticks. Somebody's doing the loop of shame.
Lincoln, Sierra Whiskey, India. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
No, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'll be on at some point tomorrow for sure. In fact, I might actually take a trip out to the California Nebula or something tomorrow. There's 4 or 5 places to visit in there, and a whole lot of scanning money to be made on the way. I think he actually does. I think he was typing or something. I prefer to keep it real, you know. Okay, so this place is called the Drive Yards. What information can I pull up about it? Let's see. So Dan Gurney Drive Yards is a capital ship dock facility adjacent to the Bellaport station in Irusan system. It consists of a large structure and 2 capital ship bays. Both contain Farragut-class battle cruisers undergoing repairs, which both show signs of battle damage. Neither ship is broadcasting a transponder signal or carries any identifying hull markings, so they cannot be individually identified. The facility was constructed as a result of an appeal to the community by the Candy Crew Guild. Ah, okay, so this is built off the back of a group. It's pretty cool. So I don't think there's actually anything to scan around here, but we can certainly have a look. It looks like it's got a couple of those ports. Oh, I should actually slow down because well, it wasn't that. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, actually. There's some of those little slots to fly through. Actually, that was a pretty good cheat. Oh, so yeah, you can see some battle damage there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm getting some weird stuttering on my game at the moment. No, it's still happening. So let's close this down as well. I don't really need this running. Okay, that looks like it might have sorted it a little bit. Ah, okay. I kind of wanted to this time a little bit of a... It could be the location. Ooh. Oh, I forgot which way I was facing there. Oh. So it's part of the Zorg and Peterson. I think they're a corporation, aren't they? It's quite hard driving around it while looking out the window. Okay, let me look for the next place. See if we can find somewhere interesting and any money on the way. An unauthorized installation, okay. So look, see how far this one is. Jumps we got on this. Back. 5 jumps, okay, that's not too bad. Let's see if we can find something to scan on the way. Yeah, we've got one. Just need to check that. 309 HIP 3949, wasn't it? So we visited that one. We don't want to be going back there. Okay, we can get like another 600 grand from this next one. You're not stuck again, are you? I didn't actually realise your ship's got 2 seats in it. It is in my list. It is in my list. Is that what you do at work? I hope you're not a doctor or something.
Fuel
Do you know I never finished the new Blade Runner film? I liked it. I just the day I watched it, I wasn't ready for it. So it's not actually like it's not a camera you're watching on the monitor. Then when you're cutting through the brain, it's streams of Elite Dangerous.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Are you coming, Cybersec, or did you go back to the station?
Frameshift drive charging.
You'll have to remap it.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, so what we're looking at here. Ah, this isn't too far. This is like a few light seconds. So yeah, it was really nice when this morning when Yamix dropped in on my my stream. It's really strange reading what he's typing, and but you can still hear his voice. I've scanned this one already also. Oh well, I can go have a look at it. He just said he likes to sometimes watch other people's channels while when he's having a bit of a break, so I don't know if there's a racket in the background of my microphone. My washing machine's breakdancing across the kitchen, so if you're wondering what the noise is. Ah, that's good. Okay, while I wait for you to drop in here, I'll just go grab a drink. A decent drink. This is an acceptable time of the day now. It's my birthday today, and one of my presents is a trip to New York in the summer, which I've been before, but I really want to go again. See all the Ghostbusters places and whatnot. Roger Dodger, I haven't heard that in a while. Can you give me an 07 when you've scanned it, and I'll run in the next system. Is that okay? You'll give me an 07 or okay? I suppose you're super cruising now. I can see it. Okay. Bert and Ernie. I used to love Bert and Ernie. Ah, there you are. Just so you're doing a loop around the planet. Right, okay, cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh.
Fuel skipping. Fuel skipping.
I discovered yesterday that they... Oh. What's the name of it? Oh, I'm just gonna it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't find the name of it. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, what was that probe that got sent out into space in the 70s or 80s? It's basically sent to take pictures of all the planets. I don't remember its name. You can actually find that in the game somewhere, so I'm going to visit that one day. Voyager 2, that was it, yeah. Voyager 2, which actually took off first. Which apparently really pissed the press off. There's an amazing documentary about that at the moment. Really, really good documentary. No, it was the Voyager 2. The Cassini one was more recent, wasn't it? I remember it's Voyager 2 because Voyager 2 took off first and Voyager 1 took off second, and the press were really pissed off because they said it would confuse the readers or the watchers of the television program. Cassini, was that? No, that was much more recent. That was the one in 2004, and I was wondering if it was the one. That was the one that went to look at Saturn, and that's the one which they used to no, it's gone. I had a train of thought there and it just went. Sorry about that. Yeah, have you ever seen those that video on YouTube of, I think it was either NBC or CBS, faking the original Iraq War in the 90s? There's videos of them, like, faking air raids and stuff. Really, really strange. Apparently they filmed it all in Atlanta. I didn't believe it till I saw it. Okay, so I just can't believe how people back then kind of believed it. I mean, when you see it with the blue screen, and so it looks fake. But if you saw the original footage where they would have thrown Baghdad into the background, it's kind of half believable. But in orbit of Istanbul 1F, okay. 1F. Hang on then, that might be. That's 1F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, it might be here instead, not at the actual planet. Right, let's go see what we're looking for here. Under sniper? Yeah, they all lie about that shit. It's really weird. They try and I've heard of a few stories where various senators have gone to war zones and then come back and told everybody that they were under fire and stuff like that. And it turns out, you know, that they were nowhere near any danger whatsoever. I mean, to be honest, I was watching a documentary of a guy in England who was actually in Syria, well, Turkey and Syria, and there was a part when he was in a place where they were under fire from a sniper, and to say that there was a sniper firing at them, it was actually relatively safe. The sniper was just trying to keep them pinned down. I guess while maybe they were trying some type of flanking maneuver, but I'm guessing it was covered. But that's the only time I've ever seen anybody in serious kind of peril. But it looked, I mean, he didn't seem to be too scared, and okay. Right, okay, I found it. There we go. Okay, so all I know is this is labelled as an authorized installation. No, you get credit. You get credit for. That's why the road to riches works so well, because anybody can do it. You don't actually. I think you should get a bonus, but you don't actually get anything for putting your name on the planet. You do actually. You do get a bonus. What am I? I'm talking absolute horseshit. You get it's not a huge amount though. I think it's like maybe a couple of thousand bonus or something. Okay, let's see what we can scan around here. Oh, wrong button. Oh wow, there's an... You haven't got a cargo scoop, have you? There's an occupied escape pod here. You get paid. I mean, I can give you some basic prices of what you get. Like for high metal content world, you get this is the big difference. You get 37,000 in general, but if it's terraformable, you get 420,000 credits. So the reason the road to riches is there is because it only sends you to terraformable planets. Water worlds, you get 695. Earth-like worlds, you get about 600 to 700 depending, and then rocky bodies you can get like 300. What's the other one that's worth scanning? Ammonia worlds, which you get about 400,000. Okay, so something's showing up there, but I don't. It must be that canister. It's what? Is that the name of one of the
Scan detected.
Sure, I just saw a laser flash past. Hang on. Okay, you could try. Let me have a look. I don't even see where you are. There you are. Okay.
Target shields offline.
Oh, maybe this. Maybe you found something. Do you think you have to have like a limpet or something? I'm trying to actually see where you are, where you went in. Hang on. You down under there? Ah, okay, no. Okay.
Scan detected.
Trying to work out how and where you got in. Is it through this door here? Can you get out? What does it say? No landing here. No, so it's not that door, I don't think. So let's have a look up here, see if you got in through here. Okay. Ah, okay, I can see it now, yeah. Yeah, it was flying around. It's like a nod to Alien or something. It looks like. No left. Oh no, that's a closed door. But it's down here. I've not seen one closed up like that before. I have to be careful with my shields. Right, so let's have a look at the information on this one. Oh damn it, there was a listening post for this. I didn't know that.
Scan detected.
Alright, so it actually says no specific behaviour is recorded from scooping the occupied escape pod. So that wouldn't have done anything anyway. page is taking an age to load up. So we visited that one now. Okay,
Target shields offline. Under attack.
am I under attack? Who's attacking me?
Target cargo dropped. Frameshift charge detected.
Okay, okay, let's see if we can track this ship down. Oh.
Scan detected.
Where did you last dock? Did it blow you up? Oh Christ, no, we can't go to that one, it's miles away. That's for another day. There is a few in that area though, so... Okay, so that we can't do that one. See if we can do this one. Two jumps, that's not bad, and if I... Oh well, hang on, I'm gonna plot a new route anyway, so just give us 1 second and I'll tell you the actual place to go to, or I'll plot it in. Don't come here. So going from Istanu, and we are going to that big ass name place. Oh. Unfortunately there's nothing on the route, so I'll just, if you go to where I've punched in for the next one. Wait, wrong button. Okie dokie. Didn't even know you smoked. You managed to hold that off for a long time the other night when you were playing. Whoops.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know if he'll get that, Alex. Not many Americans have watched it. That's why I want the two, if I get the voice pack, I'm going to get the two Hollies for sure. His voice pack is actually pretty crap. Well, it's not crap, but it's not very, doesn't sound very good. Because I think they didn't have a lot of, the company who were doing it didn't have a lot of money, I don't think, or the whole setup wasn't as good back then. What a guy.
Fuel sync disengaged.
Yeah. It's from across the water. That was a close drop in. It's a very close drop in. Right, so we are Planet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5A. Okay. Eleven, 10. Ah, there we go. Ah, no. Back. Right. This one looks like my type of place. This one looks like my type of place. No, it's still doable now. It's only a conspiracy theory that it's gonna get nerfed, but I'm gonna be totally honest, and I think they probably will. Not nerf it as bad, but this I think they're certainly gonna lower the amounts. Or I'm of the opinion they will lower the amounts. It's definitely worth doing. Definitely. Did I link it for you the other day? It's because I can grab you a link if you need a link. It's definitely worth doing. Anything over like 40,000 light seconds, I wouldn't bother. Or maybe you can make that 100,000 light seconds if you so want to. But I would find a comfortable distance, because some of the planets are quite a long way from, not many of them, but some of them are quite a long way from the drop-in. So those ones I generally didn't bother scanning, because they could take 15 minutes to get to or 10 minutes to get to, and it just didn't feel worth it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, but the Yamix came on my channel earlier, and he was saying the same. He was just saying, look, their intention is to make a game that you have to grind. They don't want people being able to just kind of go along and buy the best stuff. Oh, this is taking forever to drop in on here. The strange thing is in my experience, is everybody, every single person I know who has a lot of money, said that the game opened up when they got that money, and that they started enjoying the game more when they got that money. So why it seems FDev might be against people making money doesn't seem to make sense. Wow, this installation's a nightmare to drop in on. They've put it too close to the planet, so the planet's mass is dragging you. I'm just gonna start breaking. No, hang on. Oh, there. Where was I there when it started breaking away from it? There we go. That's really strange. I've never noticed that before. I would get a Diamondback Explorer like this one, just simply because of the jump range. But you can do it in the Asp Explorer as well. Whoops. So I'll give you a look at it. There you go. There is I just remember it. I'll link you a website with a build. Right, so if you've got enough money, obviously you want to try and put a bigger frameshift drive and stuff in it, but oh, have I gone too fast now? Oops. Ah, no problem. Let me just search this down. So, Diamondback Explorer, there we go. So you kind of so I'll link you. You don't need that, you can take that out. Take that out for a fuel scoop. You want the advanced discovery scanner, and you want the why isn't the other scanner in there? So right, okay, so I think touch wood. Yeah. Okay, so I'll link you a build here. The only thing is it has it's missing the detailed surface scanner. You would need to add the detailed surface scanner, but I don't know where it is in the list. The two advanced discovery scanner and the detailed surface scanner are two of the most important things, because those are what are going to make you money.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hi to anybody that's dropped in, by the way, just into the feed. So you got a bit sideline there, just doing some extra bits and bobs. Oh, I'm gonna overrun this now. Okay, not too badly actually. That's good. Oh, you're welcome. It's good to really it gets you used to discovery stuff, because you're only ever a few jumps away from the bubble as well. So, and sometimes you're actually in the bubble. Oh wow, this place is pretty cool. So you can make a fair few million and then come back. You know, so for example, if you can't afford everything on the Diamondback Explorer at the beginning, you can kind of go away, scan a few things, come back, and do you know about detailed surface scanning? Because I could kind of show you, but I don't want to teach you to suck eggs. Okay, so the difference is, for example, when you have a scanner, I'm going to show you this. So you can see there in my fire group, number 1 is the advanced discovery scanner, and that is set to a key or whatever, depends how you play it. You set it to a fire group. So what happens is when you drop into a system and you arrive at the sun, you hold down that button, and this happens, and you get a honk. That's a system scan, so you actually make money from that straight off the bat. You make money from that scan alone. But then on the list it will have the planets numbered. So it'll say like planet 1, planet 2, planet 3. So you actually go into your system map, and for example, if it had said planet 5-1, I would know to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, so I know it's this one, so I target this one in particular. If it allows me to do it properly. Okay, I target that one in particular. It's in front of me, and it won't do it because I've already done it, but it will scan that planet. When it scans that planet, it'll give you a detailed breakdown of said planet. Actually, it's not letting me do, it's actually not scanning it. Why is it not scanning it? Ah, okay, I'll tell you why. Sometimes you have to select it in here. So it's either that one or that one. Right, why is this not scanning? I haven't taken my scanner out, did I? Modules. No, it's there, it's powered up. Well, in theory it should work, and I don't know why it hasn't. So, okay, I have absolutely no idea why it's not scanning it. It showed me all the information here, but it won't let me scan it. And I'm not sure if it's because it's in a system with landable things or whatnot, or whether I've actually scanned it before, though I don't believe I've ever scanned it before, because it's not showing up in here. Ah, but it is now, so yeah, it must have been scanned before for some reason. So when you select it like that, it will scan and it will come up with a list of information here. So this is an ice world, and yeah, but I can't imagine I've ever explored this planet before, unless it scanned it while I was flying in and I just didn't notice. Seems a little bit strange, but yeah, and then it'll do a deep surface scan that way. So that's where you get your real money from doing the surface scan. Now, you don't have to fly right up to the planets like this. Most of the surface scans you can do from around 60 light seconds away. Some even more if they have a higher mass. You can do them from a little bit further away. So like I say, if you can't afford all the stuff, you can just go away, scan a few, come back, sell your data, choose a home station for your data so that you're you can use it to rank up, or you can sell it to Felicity Farseer if you want to do some engineering for your frame shift drive and whatnot. Oh, this is one of those little whoa. Overflow that a little bit. Whoop. Yeah, it's something to do with systems that are like, if they're in the Alliance or the Empire or the Federation, you generally can't scan the planets because otherwise there'd be a ton of water worlds to go to scan. But I'm going to cancel that one because I took it by accident. Confirm. So yeah, it just this system must be run by the Federation or something. I don't know when you wrote that, Alex, but yeah, I think I just mentioned it there. It normally about 60 light seconds out, it'll start scanning. I've known it to scan as early as 120 and as late as 30. It just depends on the planet. Okay, so let's actually see if there's anything of any value here. No, there's nothing to scan, unfortunately. I love the fact that all these have these like football field lights as well on them. Must be some type of way of giving it 24-hour sunlight or something. Let's have a look for something new. Well, there's a couple of prison vessels actually floating about. We can go have a look at one of these actually. Oh crap, yeah, you will have, yeah. Oh no. Sorry, sweetie. We can actually where the hell is my route? Okay. There we go. Do you have a home system, Cyber? Kubio. Okay. Okay. Oh, how the hell did I do that? Hey, if you've just tuned into the feed, feel free to say hello in the chat there. That's what it's there for. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I will fly around in a second. I'm just trying to link a video to somebody who's having trouble. Can't even remember which way I did it. Okay, so it's there we go. Copy link. Writing like a 5-year-old. Okie doke. Oh, hi Norma. Sorry, I didn't see you drop in there. Anaconda is probably about the same as the Diamondback. So let me just check. Ships, Conda. Oh god, this one doesn't show it very well actually. Yeah. Yeah. I think when it comes down to it, I've forgotten the name of the website, so I can't actually bring all the builds up, but there's a website and it rates for distance, maximum jump distance, the Explorer and the Condor are the two best, and there's about 1 to 2 light years in it, and I think the Diamondback just beats it, I think. But my Diamondback's a bit overpacked, but it's about 38, and I think a Conda, my Anaconda that I use for passenger missions can do 39. But like I say, this Diamondback's over. It's got more stuff in it, so it's a bit of a... that takes up a bit of the extra jump range. Can I fit through one of these holes? Woo! Yep, can do. That was good fun. Let's try and get into this. Oh, without whoa! Oi! There's one thing of my shield's gone. I think I was too cocky with that other part. Where the hell did that thing go? Ah, okay, and this, I wasn't paying attention. This installation's owned by Hutton Truckers, which is a group of people. If you don't follow kind of the law and stuff, it's a group of real people who do trucking missions. Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a tube which connects these two. You got it up to 60? Because I thought it's highest unladen. Well, its highest unladen is 60, I think. What would that be? Yeah, so it's the furthest possible jump with no cargo and a full fuel tank. Yeah. So, but once you've put your discovery, once you've put your surface scanner on it. And if you have, I don't know. Man, this is actually. See, I've never actually done a ship which is like kind of totally unladen myself. So I know they can get up to ridiculous numbers because I know that some people try and do white dwarf jumps and stuff with them and get some ridiculous distances. But I've never done it. But I think once it's fully kitted out, it's generally around that same range as the Diamondback Explorer. But 60 light years is pretty good. And I don't know how good it would be for overall exploration under those circumstances. Right, yeah, what was I thinking to do there? Ah, yeah, that was it. I want to try getting in this little box here and see if there's a way to the left. There is. If you look, I don't know whether it'll actually be that far up. I'll the main things that you need for doing something like the Road to Riches, you need a good fuel scoop, pretty good fuel tank. You absolutely need the Advanced Discovery Scanner, the Deep Surface Scanner, thrusters. Yeah, I'd go for good thrusters as well. I mean, all kind of the car internals. The way I look at it is the power plant, the thrusters, the frameshift drive, the life, not the life support, the power distributor, the sensors, and the fuel tank. I would go for as high as you can get on the car internals. The optional extras, I would have the fuel scoop, the best, probably the best you can get. I'd definitely take a shield generator, just to protect you a little bit, in case you have any accidents. And then I would go for that Advanced Discovery Scanner and the Detailed Surface Scanner. You don't need to take anything in your hard points or anything like that, or utility mounts. You can leave all of them empty. So I can't remember if you can do it in this actually. Oh, you can. Let's have a look. So yeah, this is giving me pretty much what I expected. Okay, so I'm going to link this Corollis one. With a Conda. So here has the auto field maintenance unit, and I would maybe take one of them, but it's not. If you're gonna fly careful, you're not gonna need it. Some of these things are like the power distributor is a 1D. I would probably try and get higher than that. The thrusters, I'd probably go a little bit higher, because I think even the thrusters, the higher one gives you a little bit more jump range, I think. Let me double check, but I thought it did. If it comes, what was that, 5A? Yeah, 5A. Oh no, I'm telling lies. I didn't know. Definitely get the best frame shift drive you can get, of course. But I think rather than the auto field maintenance, I'd go for the shield generator, but definitely get the Advanced Discovery Scanner and the Detailed Surface Scanner. Those are really the main things you need for it. You can take a heat sink or 2 heat sinks. I always have a heat sink. I forgot about that. I mean, I'm looking at one here with a 3A power plant and a 5A power distributor. So look, I'll link this one instead actually. Right, it's got a bit of an update on it. So that one I've just linked there is a bit more of an updated version of it. The auto field maintenance, I wouldn't bother. It's blacked out, isn't it? It's if it's blacked out, you don't need it. It's an optional, unless you're planning crashing on it in on everything. And I'm pretty clumsy, to be honest. I think. Let me have a look on here, because I don't really pay attention sometimes to what I've got. So basically you need everything like I've got on here. So I've got a shield generator. I do actually have a shield booster. the highest frame shift drive, the highest, pretty much the highest power distributor I could get, fuel scoop. The planetary vehicle hangar I have is optional for. I have a couple of heatsink launchers, decent power plant, detailed service scanner, advanced discovery scanner, and that's it. Did you arrive, Cyber? Yeah, you can do that. I'm just lazy. I don't like deactivating stuff. For the simple... Bloody hell, I've flown away from that. I hope you didn't drop in on me, because I'm miles away from it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ah, you still beat me there. The SRV, I have it now. I didn't have it when I was doing the Road to Riches. And again, the shield generator is just optional. Depends how much, how safely you think you fly. Take a look at those rotating gardens. They're pretty cool, and you can actually pass between those two buildings if you go in the tunnel. There is quite a lot of stuff in this area actually. That should net you a fair few credits. Yeah, go in there and then go to the left through the long tunnel. Oh, you've changed ship. No, to the left, to the left. Alright, to be honest, I've never gone into that. I probably will now with the new engineers. I think it's going to be... Have you been shopping? Okay, so you show off. I've got one. Although I still need to do its I need to shake up its frame shift drive. What's the jump range on that? Whoops, sorry. Scratched it. There is a place close by to refuel. There's a platform somewhere. Yamazaki Landing. Right, I'm gonna look at one final place to have a look at, and then I'm gonna have to so galaxy map. Okay, so I'll see if there's anywhere to scan in between here and there. And there isn't. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
What is that in your picture, Norma? Because I'm only looking at it on my phone and I can't really see what it is. Is it from 2001 or is that just my brain filling in? It's probably somebody on a surfboard or something, I don't know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are you still with us then, Alex? Do you work nights? Well, suppose you do. Bit stupid question.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to be honest, those Empire ships, although they don't have the best overall stats and whatnot, they definitely have the best sound. They feel so, the quality of them just feels so much better, and the look of them is just amazing. Oh, far on, far off. Well, at least you get to watch Elite streams. I'd love to get paid to watch Elite streams. I try, but my students are too demanding. There's always somebody needs your attention. Yeah, I suppose it does, because it isn't. I don't remember reading a lot of it, but isn't the history of it of that it's like the Empire's attack fighter, so they need something more nimble than the others to kind of blow them away, or blow them out the water, should I say? Okay, so number blah 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 blah. Ah, so I should just be able to spot it in this system. There we go. I try and read a little bit about the lore of the things every now and again. Sometimes I remember tidbits that I was reading, but I'm still thinking. I've got an Imperial cutter, but I haven't done any engineering on it yet. And that might become, even though the jump range on it isn't perfect, it might become my long distance exploration ship. I don't know yet, but I think if I ever do anything long distance, what's the difference between the 100 extra jumps? I know, there's an Alcatraz one as well. I'm just gonna pull back slightly so I don't overrun this. The problem with finding all these places, it takes a lot of bloody looking. There's nobody who's really created a... Oh, crap on a stick. That was close. Nobody's really built a website that kind of has a list of everything that's in the universe. So hang on, what the hell are we looking at here? It's not moving, so wait. It's stationary. some material hanging around. Back up a little bit.
Scan detected.
Oh, so that's the engine side, okay. Trying to keep away from her. Maybe if I just tilt it a little bit like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder what those engines sound like. Let's test them out. Oh, they're not too loud. Watch those antennas. That's pretty cool. Well, I was hoping there might be a point to scan. Oh, wrong button. But I don't know if there is. It looks like there is there where I've selected it, but I've done pretty much a lap of it. Oh, what's that there? I think I've missed something around the side there. I might have to fly back around. Something, something lit up there. Okay, so let's have a look at the underside. Let me get my bearings because I've forgotten where I am now. Right, yeah, let's have a look at the underside, make sure we're not missing anything there. Oh, might be missing something there.
Scan detected.
Definitely something scannable there, I just don't know how you get to it.
Scan detected.
That's not bad at all. Actually, do you think if I fly behind this shield, maybe... So I flew around the shield before, didn't I? So maybe if I could... Oh! Right. There's no way I'm getting through that, is there? I can give it a whack, but I don't want to set security off or anything. I try the prison break. What? Just make sure there's not a sideway in here or anything, no. That drive me crazy. Ah! Okay. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I have to do it with my data link scanner. Didn't even think about that. Oh, this could get boring quickly. No, I've just come from here, so I don't need to look around here another time. No, this is where I was a minute ago, isn't it? So that's not going to be useful.
Scan detected.
Well, yeah, I think give or take a little bit here and there. It's the extra little bit. It doesn't matter if you keep it within. I mean, I'd say the difference between 60 and 61 is huge. So in some situations, so really, I mean, I can't get any closer to this if I tried. I'm just gonna bump it just to see, but. I just don't understand where I'm going to scan that from now. I don't want to shoot in case I incur wrath. We saw what happened to Cyber earlier when he started shooting stuff. I just think that I know some things aren't scannable, but I think the prison ships are supposed to be. And I'm probably like just looking at the tiniest wrong part of it all, if that kind of makes sense. Ah, yeah, you were trying to. Maybe it had one of their people in it. Because it does seem to have federal security around, so I think if I just start shooting at it, it's maybe if I thought I could crash into something, but but even if, I mean, it's just for a ship scan, so I don't suppose it matters that much, but it honestly doesn't. To where it's marked, there's no closer way of getting to it, unless, oh, please don't say I've missed this the whole time. No, it's an engine bay, isn't it? This is an engine bay, it's not going to be a way in. I got slightly excited there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's my last idea. I mean, the last place I scanned was the antenna, like here. So you flew towards the antenna. And then when you got to about here, it just automatically scanned, but that's having none of it, so... Well, I'll wait for Cyber to arrive so you can have a look at it. Fighting tickets.
Scan detected.
Actually, while he's jumping, I'm gonna do a Google search on it and see what I can bring up. So, Belmarsh prison ship. Yeah, that's bright. Right. Belmarsh prison ship. So. Okay, so yeah, it has got a... It says it's got an uplink on the hull. So, get within 200 meters. I don't know how you get within 200 meters of that. I really don't. And even when I think I did get to 900 meters, even that's nowhere near. Maybe if I have a bit more of a look at it from a distance, I might find, rather than going up too close immediately. See what I mean? It doesn't look like... I mean, that is right in the center. What's that there? Is that just the engines? Yes. There's no way in here, is there? Let's try doing it this way. The only way I can see you getting it anywhere near 200 meters is in there. But I really don't know. You're not going to get 200 meters from there. You're just not. No idea, boys. Plus, the other thing about shooting it is I don't have anything. It's an explorer vehicle. So, Cyber, if he thinks there's somewhere. I mean, what about one of these? If I just hit them. Okay, no, that doesn't work.
Scan detected.
Could be a glitch. What about this? Could you scan this? No. I think I'm out of ideas. Ah well, not to worry. Okay, let's have a look. So, right, I'm gonna fly back to LHS 142 and then go to bed because it's been a pretty long day. But before I go, I'm gonna just see if I can route you a couple of places on the way back for yourself if you're going to forgotten where you were going to now. Oh, the message has disappeared. Where are you based out of? Ah, that was it, yeah, QBO.
Scan detected.
I don't know if this is gonna... I don't know how this is gonna actually work, but let's check it. That's not gonna work like that. Okay, so I'll link you this in the description, because I can't do it through the game. So there's a list on that link there. So In the populated systems, I think you can only honk them, but you might want to try scanning at least the first one. If you can't scan it, if you can't do a surface scan, then just honk the ones that are populated, and the ones that are not, you actually do a detailed surface scan on the planets. Okay, gents. So thanks for watching. I'll be on at some point tomorrow, so might do a trip to a nebula or something tomorrow, where it's a little bit more interesting to look at. Well, some of these places have been pretty cool. Just it's a shame they couldn't be scanned. So yeah, I bid you all a good night, and see you tomorrow or the next time. Okay, bye.